Alright, CSS battle time. Uh-oh. I just turned on my computer and I think it's thinking too much for the mouse to mouse. It really is. I didn't bring out my spare when this happens. It literally will just, I can't click and drag anymore, and there's some background process running, and it's Windows, so you can't kill it. You can kill some, I know how to do that. It's just, there's some where it just won't let you. And the mouse just goes, I quit. Alright, but you know what? We have the keyboard. And I could have done Control A and deleted it all and been a whole lot faster here, but I didn't think of it. Oh well. Anyways, we have a series of boxes and a square. I wonder... Man, okay, so this border, I mean, it looks like if it was collapsed all the way down, it would just be this. So I do think borders are the answer here. We could also do a series of expanded box shadows. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4 to make this 5th one, and then a final one reduced down. So that's 6 or 7 box shadows to do this, all with a radius on them. Seems like a lot. If we can just do one border declaration and then make that work with everything else. The issue is this here. So I wonder if it's a border image and we can do it with slice. Okay, because, okay, all right. Let's just select the HTML and let's do a border image, right? And let's do a single linear gradient. Do I want to do a linear gradient? Does it matter? Can I just do a color? Let's see. Border image as that color. And then border is 20 pixels solid. Okay, so it's not taking that color because that's not an image. Let's do a linear gradient. And I think we can just do a single color stop. No? What else do we need for border image to work? Let's give it another color stop. Just I'm not getting anything. Why am I getting nothing? We can see our border there. Let's margin it into the off the edges. Solid, and yeah, that's just our border color. I have 2 cursors. That's fun. Okay. Do I need the I need the declarations in order. It's one of those. Okay. So, there we see what happens with border image when you don't declare a slice. So 40 pixels width, it goes like that. So it looks like we're getting the 40 across, but I'm not getting the vertical. I wonder why. Oh, I think I know why. All right, let's go like this. There we go. Let's see if we even need the linear gradient now that I have the right order in place. But we can do a single linear gradient stop. Yeah, we do need a gradient of some sort. I know we can do a single color stop on a linear. I don't know if we can do that on a conic. There, that's all we need. We have our block, right? Looks about right. Let's drop this margin down, 40, 35. So we have the block. Now, if I can do the slice on this, it'll be 2, let's see, if we do like 1, right, it makes it the whole thing. Put 5. What does that give us? It gives us the whole thing still. I don't know. I have not been able to parse how slice works. I've looked it up a few times. It doesn't make sense. It says it's supposed to be able to specify a grid of where it gets applied and where it doesn't. The numbers don't really make sense. You know, like I've done all the combos before. Maybe. So right now, let's turn on the diff. Right now, could we hide the rest of those? I think I'm better off hiding the borders with like the body having like a box shadow or something than trying to chase this. Because if I could make this work, I could put the slice value. And what I wanted for the slice value was actually for it to just be like down here would be easy to cover with, you know, other elements. Up here, it's not. We have the wrong thickness anyway, so it's not going to work. No, it would be easy to actually cover with other elements, this extra thickness. No, it wouldn't. Man, I think there's something there. I'm just not smart enough to get it. So let's chase this from the other direction. Okay. I still can't click and... Oh, oh, come on. You can... I'm clicking and trying to drag. And it works without clicking. There it goes. Oh, and then it forgot again. Let's see. Oh, this is a pain. All right. Let's just get rid of this. Let's do it the normal way. Not the great way, but the normal way. Turn on the diff. Do I want to put a border on the HTML? I think I do. Do I want it to cascade down to everything? And I think I do. I think I want the backgrounds to overwrite on things. So I do want the star selector and the background. And we're going to do our border. It's going to be 20 pixels solid. I guess I could just do a border width on the HTML or something, or how do I want to move these? Normally I'd want, you know, outermost layers, the HTML, and then the body, and then a paragraph tag, and then this is the last paragraph tag shoved up in the corner. But that would have to be marching down and then translated up there. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be all right. Okay, let's see. It's just how to get rid of these two sides with the HTML. Border width would do it, but I want full border width on everything else. Except, no. We can scale -1 on both of these. So this, everything has the same border width, but then it won't work on that one. Because I want that to be full border width. Is that the HTML? And then on the body is where I get funky. No, that won't work. All right, let's just get this on paper. I'm running out of time. Let's get this on paper. We're going to get rid of the width here because we have to declare it separate. And we're going to go 0, 0, 20 pixels, 20 pixels. Okay, can I get rid of one of these zeros? Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, 0, 0, 20. There we go. All right. So let's look at this. Let's margin it down. What was it, 45? Nope. 35? There we go. All right, good. We're in good shape now. Let's get our body, and let's go scale -1. Oh, man. If only that margin was on point. Okay, so that one will... okay, good, good, good. All right, 20, 30, 40 on the top and bottom, 40 on that side, and then 0 and 0. All right, that's not bad. It's not too bad at all. And then when we do a paragraph tag, it's going to have that same scale, right? And we can margin it 0. Oh, it's stuck to the bottom because it's flipped. It's got the border collapse. Let's do that. And then we can do 30, 40, 50, 60, 80. All right. We're going to have to do some negative margin on the bottom. No. What do I do? Shoot. Oh, you know what we can do? All right, we got 80 on there. Let's hit that's the way. All right. Okay. Let's go back to 0. I think I'm just messing myself up. Oh, yeah, I am messing myself up. It can only go so high. 82. There. Now, we're going to do, I don't know which direction I'm doing now. Let's go 20, 30. That's still going to be 0, and that's going to be 0. Nope. That one's going to be 0, 30. Why isn't it stretching down to the bottom? It has no height. That's why. Let's fix this. Height. $60. Oof. Oh, it's not scale -1. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Did it get a duplicate scale -1? Like, did it apply beyond itself? What we can do is isolate the body. There we go. So we don't get that duplicate sort of effect. And we're going to do 100 there. We're going to come here. Let's go 0 on that. Okay, so we don't want that one to be 30. We want this to be 60. Oh, that's probably 0. No, it's not 0, but there it is. All right. Curious, what am I seeing here? Why does it look wrong? Oh, I know why it looks wrong. We never put the color in here. All right, that'll help. Okay. Oh, our we need. That's what we need. Okay, so -20, -40. 20, 0. I need it to move up. I want it to move up, but it's not moving up. Okay, that is because this 80, it's in the right spot. No, it needs to be taller. There it goes. It's in the right spot. I just need the body to move up. 20. What does it need to be? No, that does need to be 30, and that one needs to be 30. But maybe this needs to be -20. All right. 31, 32, 28, 21, 22. There it is. I don't like these. Got to figure out which numbers matter, which ones don't. We're okay now. All right. Now this second paragraph tag. Maybe this one should have been the top right corner, because then I wouldn't have to give it a height. This is going to be a pain to move up there. And collapse down. So maybe, oh, I just got it in place though. And the margins will be different for that one. Let's just translate it. Oops. I never know how I do that. It's amazing. Height 0. Oh, it's not in the DOM yet. That's why I don't see it yet. Let's see where it shows up. Whew. Let's get the margin fixed. Margin 0. Oh, it still broke everything. Why is it breaking everything with margin 0? Oh, I see. I'm overwriting. There we are. We're fixed. And it's right up there, because that -18, that's why it's overlapped. Let's go 0. Oh, and there's only one border. I need border width all the way around. That was the other problem that I knew I was going to have. And I kicked the can down the road. Maybe I don't do an extra paragraph tag either at all. Maybe I just do a shrunk down box shadow. But none of these are squares. None of these are squares. Box shadow inset would work on the HTML. But I'd have to get rid of it on everything else. All right. We're going to get rid of this extra paragraph tag. Oh, can I? Yep, I did it. Why did that break everything? Oh, because I have a paragraph tag and no styling on it. Let's get rid of you. Let's get our box shadow inset. And we're going to go 100 by 100. Oh, -100. And we're going to do purple. Oh, but then that breaks my background color completely. Because I have to bring the purple color all the way over, and the yellow needs to be the background color. But we want the purple background color on everything else. So, what if, what's the other way to do this? I can't do an inset box shadow. I can't do an outside box shadow because that's where the HTML is. I'd have to do it on something else. They're not square. For want of a little square, without having to write a whole new border width. Could be a conic gradient. I could hide it. That's a lot to write just for a little square. The paragraph tag was the better way to go. I think it's safe to say box shadow is not the way. Yeah, because even the HTML is not a square, it's a rectangle. Oh yeah, the inset would have counteracted that. It would have been fine. Yeah, and writing a box shadow inset instead of a new border width doesn't make sense. All right. What if we wrap this in a variable, but we only wrap it this far? And what's going to happen is we'll put our next paragraph tag, we'll put it back in the DOM, and we'll get this stuff set again, margin 0. What am I doing? What did I need to do? Height 0. Okay, so it's not broken again. But what if we go --b and just declare it? There. Our border width is now 20 pixels. You know, we can just break the variable and we get our thing. So if we margin in our sides, 50, 80, 100, 110, I think we have our cube. Everything's shifted, but I think we can translate. I'm not going to try to do margins at this point. 100 pixels by -100 pixels and close that. No, I was down here. The cursor was down there, not up at the top. Like, let's be real. Okay, we're moving things backwards. That's okay. I don't mind being backwards. I do it all the time. 80, 70, 60, and 60. Oh, 120, 40, 60, 70. Ugh. Bad numbers to reduce down, but it's all right. We're going to change margins in a moment anyway, so 28. All right. And what about you? 20, 30. 28, 18, 28 seems right. I got to get the background shifted up and the border at the top edge. 10, -10. Just move that. Curious, why is it shoved down? Is it this? Oh. Strange. I don't want to throw a position fix in here after all this work, but I think I might have to, and then I can get rid of a translate. Let's just do it. Let's do it down here, actually. All right. It intrinsically sizes itself to the margin, and we can just happily move it wherever we need. And it's positive numbers because we inverted the scale. How cool is that? Oh, it's not positive numbers. It's kind of positive numbers. But we're going to be positive anyways. It's not a bad margin. Okay, that worked. We don't need a height 0 either with a position fix. So that was a winning. Where'd it go? It's right there, right? Why is it so tall? It has a height. Dang it, we do need height 0. Okay, let's put the height 0 back. No, I didn't right click. No one was there. Oh, that was a mess. That was a hot mess. Uh-oh, things changed. The bottom changed. Oh, yeah. 18, and then we can do like 50. Okay. Let's just hit submit. Hands off, just leave it. That was interesting. That's another cool one. We've had some interesting ones the last few days. Um, I wish I could have understood slice better in border image, but I do not. All right, I think that's what I have to fix. We're gonna leave that there and call it a night. Spend enough time on it. You know, part of the problem is it's not intentional, but I just flocked this box. I don't know if you can see that. Um, it's for some friends of ours. It's to hold some charcuterie utensils, and the glue is curing. So I opened the door. It's ventilated in here, but I'm gonna let's blame the glue. Why not? All right. Um, and it definitely has a smell to it. It's the proper like flocking glue. I didn't name it that. I don't know why they decided to name it flocking, but that's what it is. So it's supposed to hold charcuterie utensils. I have a half-made kind of one here, where it just sits on the thing, and it's much smaller utensils that actually go with this box. This was just a prototype thing that I was putting together. This particular cheese knife. But yeah, I have fun making stuff. It's another hobby. Took it 2:03. That's where we're at. Cool. All right. I hope you have a good night or day or whatever, and I will catch you later.